places where you can get to talk to the CTO, CEO, and the rest of the team. So we're gonna continue doing this, but make sure you share the good news about Fanbase and these audio rooms. Okay, so we are in the middle of sprint 9.0. This was a shorter sprint, and we actually have some increments that span across several sprints. So we are going to be bringing some break fix in this sprint, and we're also going to be working and implementing the first phase of potentially the future of how you as a content creator could earn some perks, and also involving the revenue split as well. So we're super excited because a lot of times, we put functionality out there that allows us to test things and allows us to understand what's working, and it also allows us to build on top of that base, right? And that's what we're going to be doing this sprint. But the core work is going towards two big increments that we were hoping to finish in Q1. We're a little bit behind, but we are going to finish within the next month, which are live feed. We are revamping the entire live infrastructure, and that involves also bringing a feed where you're going to be able to see all the lives that are happening in Fanbase. I'm super excited. In fact, today we were playing around with it. It was 10 of us going live and just going through the experience of the feed, and I'm super excited. I can't wait. It's so fun. So that's coming up very soon, hoping in a couple sprints. And the other big increment that you heard me a lot, I know you're probably saying, come on, Rama, when are you coming out with that so we can talk about something else? But it's the feed refactor. That's going to take a little bit longer than the live implementation. We're still hoping to finish it within the next month. But the feed refactor will allow us to bring a lot of content creation tools and improvements, but also content visualization. We actually build the feed increment with the future in mind. Even though you might not you will always say the same. You will perceive a difference because the experience will be better. The base feed refactor does not bring a new functionality per se, but everything that comes after that will be new and is going to be pretty disruptive. So super excited about that one. The team is continuing to work on that. We're also working on some subscriptions improvements so we can keep you aware of who's subscribing to you, who's unsubscribing to you, what are the reasons they're unsubscribing to you, and also continue giving you tips on how you can drive users to subscribe to you as well. And it's actually for both sides, for those that create content and those for love content, because we also want those that actually pay for subscriptions to get what they're expecting and get what they're paid for, right? So it's a two-way thing. So we're going to be pushing and implementing some automation and communication increments that are coming up soon, okay? I did mention before we're working on a pilot reward automation. We want to start rewarding for actions, and that's very, very close to be done. I know some testing has been going through, but we're going to be also releasing that within the next month or so. Okay, so as you can see, we never get bored here in Fanbase. There's quite a lot, and we're really trying to close all of this out because we need to start getting into our Q2 objectives that are being defined from a product perspective. This week, we already defined them as a company last week. And yeah, we want to start with all the exciting new things that I'm going to be mentioning very shortly, but I'm going to take a short break, and I'm going to see what's going on in the chat room. Oh, the chat is, what's going on, guys? Is it me? Where's the chat? There's nothing going on. Everyone is so quiet. I've been testing with all the test versions, and when I started the audio room, I realized I was in a testing environment, so I had to delete and install the new app. But what's going on? Does anyone see? Yeah, am I the only one that doesn't see anything in the chat room? Is this Thursday Tech Talk with Rama? I can't recognize this room. What's going on, guys? Anyway, if you have any questions, any feedback, anything you would like to add while I'm here, please raise your hand or go into the chat room and share it there as well. Okay? But if you don't have anything, I guess I'll continue. It's going to be a brief, quiet room. I know we have a lot of audio rooms going on everywhere. But if not, I'll just continue that way. All right, guys. Let's see. Can you at least give me a hi on the chat room to make sure that it's working? Anyone? I miss my my wingman, Kyle. Oh, the chat is not showing up. Interesting. Really? I'm pretty sure I created the chat. I just went in there. That's very strange. Let's see. I'm going to bring Sir Reginald. There you go. Are you there? Sir Reginald? Yes? Oh, there you go. Hi, how are you?
Very good.
Oh, I heard you great. What's going on?
Sitting back here relaxing with my grandson, labeling some wine, looking at a car show and listening into you.
That's amazing. That's great. So, I'm originally from Argentina, so you said wine. I have to ask you, is Malbec your favorite wine? What's your favorite wine?
Well, my favorite wine is White Zinfandels by Sir Reginald.
Oh, I see. I love it. Representing. Okay,
Yes,
I have
sir.
to try one day. Definitely.
That's right. Just check out the website, my friend.
That's great. So now that I have you here, I'm going to ask you, because I'm asking around and just got someone from the team. Can you see the chat? Like, if you click on the chat icon, can you see the chat? What's going on?
Okay, hold on. I don't see anything. Let's see. Chat. Nope, I don't see anything.
Okay, well, something's showing off.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you, Joyce. That's what I was wondering. I was like, how is the chat? That's
I haven't had chat all day today. I don't know. I haven't had the bubble. I thought it was just me.
Okay. No, I don't see anything.
It might be me. I mean, like I said, I was testing the app with other version, and I just installed the new one seconds before opening the room. So it might be something that triggered. But let me see if I can. This is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do my usual. I'm gonna put you guys. I'm gonna move you guys to audience, and then Santi, don't hate me, but I'm gonna use you again to see if I can go out and come back and see what happens. Let me see. I'm gonna invite you to stage, Santi, or Kyle. Oh, I see Kyle. What's up, Kyle? Are you back? Yeah, I'll bring Kyle. Don't be shy.
Hello.
Can you see it? You cannot see a chat either, right?
Hey.
What's up, Kyle?
How you doing, Rama?
Yeah, man. Something's going on with my audio room that I can see a chat. So,
Oh, really?
Can you see it?
Yeah, I can see the chat, but I haven't seen anybody reply to me. So no messages sent after mine. Yeah.
Yeah, that's very strange. Okay, let's.
Cute. Get in here.
Good, Kyle? Yes, sir. Yeah, we're out at a networking event, so it's a little loud out here, so I apologize for the noise.
Oh, how it's going that?
It's going really well. We're actually meeting a lot of people that already, we're meeting a lot of people that know about Fanbase, have invested in Fanbase, know Isaac. There's a lot of connections made out here, so it's really cool so far.
Oh, that's great. I'm glad to hear that.
There we go,
welcome,
guys.
Rama.
The chat is back. Oh no, that was very weird. I can see the chat. There we go. All right, awesome.
All right, there we go.
All right, guys, we're back to normal. We have something there going on. So you guys know, I spent 80% of my day with test versions on my phone, and I have multiple phones. And sometimes it happens that I just forget that I'm on a test version. I'm like, man, why is it quiet? I'm not getting any messages, any audio rooms. It's kind of boring. But I'm glad it's working now. And I'm glad, Kyle, you're my chat room wingman. So, you know. All right, awesome. All right, guys. Well,
you know I got you.
I know. So, for those that just joined, I just went briefly through the Sprint 90 that is going to be finishing next week, and I was talking that we're trying to finalize some Q1 important increments, and then we're going to get right into Q2. So if no one has any questions, I don't see any questions in the chat room now or anything. I'm going to jump right into what's out there in Q2 for Fanbase from a product perspective. Now, I will say I cannot say much for multiple reasons because some things that we're going to be doing in Q2 are going to be pretty disruptive. So, no, you never know who's listening. You got to be very careful, especially now that we have audio and web. It could be anyone on the other side, and we welcome you if you are on web. So I'll try to be very careful what we say. But let's talk a little bit about what we're going to be focusing on. So one of the things that we definitely want to get better at, I'm going to be bringing not necessarily new increments, but improve some of the things that we have is what we call new experiences for new users, okay? And that's involved around the feed refactor, believe it or not, because once we're done with the feed refactor, we are going to be able to start catering content in a way that you're going to be able to engage from second one inside Fanbase. Part of our objective as a company, as a team, is how can we drive as much visibility, as much engagement to your content and content creators, and how we can make that as relevant as possible, right? Because it's not just a question of, throwing views to a piece of content, but rather making it relevant enough so it engages and you want more and more. So part of that is changing the way we are currently onboarding new users. So the product team is going to be focusing a lot on that. And I'm super excited. It sounds basic, but actually it's going to change the game for us, because once we have that, then we're going to be able to start bringing new things into the feed and even new type of content as well. So get ready. We are going to be focusing on Fanbase Plus. We are going to be working on some increments that we think are going to really make creating and grouping content a much better experience, not only for content creators, but those who love content and want to see that. So we will be bringing new increments in Fanbase Plus. We're going to be working also on profile improvements. I know a lot of you have been asking about, hey, can you be able to see all the type of contents on the first tab? Can you archive? Can you do this and that? And profile has been one of the elements within the app that we haven't really done much in a long time. We want to go back to it. We want to improve it. We want to bring new elements. So then you can start catering and really telling the world what you're about. So sometimes that means giving you flexibility in your profile and let you be more creative. So we are going to be working on profile improvements. One thing I will say for those that are outside the US, Canada, UK, and Australia region is that we want to diversify the payment methods, okay? So which that means is that if you are in a region that currently shows that you're not supported to put your payment profile, that's going to change in Q2. We are going to be actually bringing other forms. So if you are in Ghana, Japan, Argentina, whatever you are, you will be able to, once you reach that minimum, be able to get paid every month. Because, at the end of the day, that's what we want. We want more and more people getting paid. And by the way, we found out this week that we were featured down in South America, and we're starting to see Fanbase being mentioned in Spain, Peru, everywhere. So super exciting things. It's amazing when you start seeing other outlets talking about Fanbase and what we've done and where we're going. So just talking about payout diversification remind me of that. All right, let's see. What else can I share? There's so much in here. I have the list in front of me. I'm so excited, but I can't say it. All I will say is that this is going to be very ambitious, but I'm going to say it because when I was talking today with the product team, I told ourselves, I said, look, guys, when you set objectives and you know you're going into a quarter when at any moment things can change, because we're in the middle of a race where we're raising $17 million, and part of that money will go into continuing improving the product, which means, scaling infrastructure, scaling resources. So that means that for us, the product team, things can change at any given moment. We have the plan. We know how we're going to do it. We just need that extra lift, right? So when you have that in front of you, rather than, deflate yourself and say, hey, let's just put our objectives of what we can do. No. When you put OKRs, you want to make those ambitious. So we say, you know what? Let's go ahead and let's go for everything. So we are going to aim at bringing 2 new revenue streams inside Fanbase that I think you're going to super love. I can't say much about that, but we are going to be bringing some of that. Now, when I talk about increments, I don't want you guys to also think that we're just going to be focusing on increments. Part of the sprint planning also involves, bug fixing and some basic things that I know we still need to catch up. But again, anything can change in Q2, and hopefully by the end of Q2, we'll see Fanbase in a completely, better, different place, product-wise, infrastructure-wise, and so on. So we're super excited. And some of these objectives that I mentioned are just part of the Q2 plan. Okay. All right. Oh, I see Fede join as well. I feel very honored. What's up, Fede? I'm just looking through the crowd and seeing some of the dev team. Okay. All right. Well, let's go to the chat room. I see, for a second I thought the chat room was quiet. Something was wrong here. All right, I see the chat is working again. Any questions, guys? This is your chance. Ask me away. Any questions about the app, the product, where are we going? What are we going to be doing with this money from a product perspective, even from an operation perspective as well? Even though I'm the CTO, I'm very involved in the operations, and as a product-based company, you have to interact with absolutely everyone. So I'm aware of what's going on in every single room in the office and in any other office out there in the world that where people work from Fanbase. So ask away. Don't be shy. Okay. Well, no. Kyle, how's 404 going? I know you were talking about it. It's probably... Well, part of the marketing team is at the creator event, so it's been kind of lonely here in the office. All right, Kyle, when you hear me, get a mute and tell me how the event is going. I will say, talking about marketing, while we wait for any questions, that we have a pretty exciting campaign starting next week. Is an HBCU driven and led campaign. I know that there was a teaser room yesterday. Hopefully some of you were able to participate, but there's going to be some great content coming up starting next week, and you're going to see some promotional communications and so on in the app and outside the app. So this is a partnership that the partnership and marketing team have been working for a very, very long time. And finally it's coming into place thanks to all the effort and obviously the partnership with Propel. By the way, Propel is Apple's non-profit organization that has access and works with every single HBCU in the United States. So excited about that and many other things that are coming. So, and that it will involve you as well because, we're talking about doing more challenges and programs that empowers you to create content and bring other content creators and other users into the platform as well. So Q2 is going to be super busy for marketing as well. Oh, you're back, Kyle. I was just asking, how's 404 going? Maybe you still not hearing. Oh well.
Oh, sorry.
All right,
Sorry, I was trying to unmute. It's going really well. There's a lot of people that know about Fanbase here already. We've gotten interviewed. We've talked with people, introduced new vendors and new creators to Fanbase as well. Already some pretty successful meetings. We've met investors and got interviews from them. It's actually it's going really well.
That's great. That's awesome. Yeah. All right. Cool. All right. Well, I guess we'll see you. We'll see you guys later. All right. Well, guys, you guys are so quiet today. Usually you throw everything at me. I don't even listen. Rama, this is not working for me. It's kind of strange. But I take it. It's okay to have one. I'm not gonna complain when I have an easy and quiet Thursday. Usually they're very crazy. I will remind everyone that we have multiple Fanbase-led audio rooms. Every Tuesday at 5 p.m. Eastern Time, we do a town hall where we talk about our current investment in Start Engine. So if you go to startengine.com/Fanbase, you're going to be able to see the details of what are we raising for what and all the relevant details. And we talk about that and the future of Fanbase and the creator economy every Tuesday at 5 p.m. Isaac, the CEO and founder, and myself. And then on Wednesday, the marketing team has also a marketing audio room. And they talk about, obviously, everything that we're doing on marketing, trends in the industry, content creation, and so on. That room also happens at 5 p.m. Eastern Time. And then every Thursday, like today, I'm here to tell you a little bit of what we're doing from a product development standpoint and get to talk to you and hear your questions, your ideas, feedback, and so on. We will have another room coming up very soon that is going to be all about content creation. So we're excited about that one. That's being planned right now. So we're hoping that sometime in April, that's going to be launched as well. So again, just trying to not only try to grow the community, but be part of the community and, allow everyone to get to know us and what we're about. Okay. All right. Let's see. Okay. Let me see. Man, the chat room. Maybe the chat room is not working for me because I think, maybe I just say, hey guys, and that's all I see. So maybe it's just me, guys. It might not be a good day for the chat room. I have to look into it. But anyway, if there's, let me see. Quick Mom, talk to me. Is it me that I'm not seeing the chat room?
It's not you because I say my salutations and greetings every time I come in, and I only see my message. So it's not you.
Okay, can you, knowing that you've been in several audio rooms, is this room the only one that is happening this, or?
This the only one that it happened to. The other two that I ran the one I ran and the one I went into, it was working.
Okay, yeah, so it might be me and my test version.
You probably started up on the test version and you can't see it because all I see is my salutations and you say you only see yours, so yeah.
Okay, all right, well, that makes me feel better. I thought it was just me, but all good. It's all good. All right, sorry for those that are in the chat room and are talking and everything. I can't see it for some reason, so I'll have to apologize. Today we're chat room less, but it's my fault. It's not an issue. We'll take a look at it. Thank you, Queen Mo. I know you're excited about the live functionalities coming.
I know. I'm excited. I got some live activities planned like I always do. I'm holding it down. But you is not you. All right.
No. Thank you. All right, guys. Well, it's going to be a shorter Thursday Tech Talk. I want to say, as always, thank you for being here, for supporting Fanbase, for sharing feedback. Please continue doing so. We build a lot of patterns. We have a really good protocol today where some things came up from several tickets that you guys were created. So I want to make sure that you guys know that you're being heard and you're considered in all the plans that we do. So with that said, I will be talking again next Thursday, actually Tuesday, if you want to come and join the town hall at 5 p.m. But next Thursday, I'll be here. Make sure you write down questions, ideas. I have actually, you know what, now that I have Fede and Axel is our lead Android developer. And then Fede is our backend API, but he's an iOS guy. So I'm going to use him as an example. You know what I want to do? I want to bring one of our Android guys and one of our iOS guys, and we'll do an iOS versus Android battle. That's all I'm going to say. I know I've been saying about it. I think next Thursday might happen, so get ready. All right? So with that said, have a fantastic Thursday. We'll be talking next week, and we'll see you around, or we'll hear you around. Take care. Bye-bye.